Greatest thing about starting my own business is, number one, I feel freed. I don't feel that need anymore to try and be the square peg in the round hole. It's okay for me to be me. And that is one of those things. It's just a sigh of relief to feel like I finally found my place and to know that I could do it.
Sharon Mays has created Austin's first and only drive-through salad restaurant, Baby Greens. Her revolutionary spin on the fast food industry is creating quite a buzz, not to mention a few rumbling stomachs.
When I was young and growing up, I definitely marched to the beat of my own drummer. I rode a skateboard. I didn't play with dolls. If I did play with dolls, it wasn't like how my sister played with dolls. My dolls were part of a science experiment that I was working on. When you don't really fit in, you're gonna go down one path or another with that. You either let that be the thing that breaks you and makes you bitter, or it becomes a thing that makes you stronger. Sometimes you just have to stop listening to what everyone else has to say and listen to your own self and your own heart and mind, and know that it's all right if you're not like everybody else. Once I really let that go, it changed something in me. It made me a much more confident person to stop listening to those other voices and start to listen to my own voice. That's not to say that my own voice was always right. It's just something to be said for believing in yourself and trusting in yourself and embracing who you are. My mom has definitely been a very integral part in Baby Greens, in that she's the one who really encouraged me when it was just an idea that I had in my head, or if it was something I would talk about. My mom was the person that was just one day, she was like, you talk about this all day long, and you've always been a person who doesn't talk about things, you just do them. And she just looked at me and said, what are you so scared of? Either do it or stop talking about it. When you first start out, you're at the bottom of the mountain, and it really takes a lot of belief in yourself to keep going every single day when the money's not coming in, when the chips are stacked against you, when you yourself don't really know that this was a great idea to walk away from a paycheck to this. It takes that belief in yourself and your business to get up every day and keep doing it. The only person that holds you back really is you. If you listen to what other people say, when other people say you're too young, you don't know enough yet, you don't have it yet, if you let that be the thing that stops you, then you've stopped your own greatness. Maybe you don't know enough yet, but you can learn. You know, I've learned a lot of things in these past 5 years. Some of them I've learned along the way. I've learned from making mistakes, but I learned how to make it happen. It was within me the whole time, and it was truly one of the best things I ever did in my life. No matter what happens with the company, it will always be the best thing I have ever done, just to reaffirm in myself that there was something inside of me waiting to happen, waiting to be given life. And I hope that for anyone who is thinking about starting their own business or going their own path, that they know that it's already in you and you should give it life because it's just waiting. For me, it's very important to be able to hopefully do something to make the world a better place. And I hope by starting my own business, hopefully I can be a role model for my nieces and, you know, the friends and family I have, but then just for other girls, women, or even just people that feel like, you know, I want to do something and maybe it seems a little out there. It's not traditional. People don't pursue within themselves enough that kind of crazy dream that you have. I think it's important to feed it a little bit, because maybe it's not so crazy. I'm just a regular person. And if I can start my own business and roll up my sleeves and get down in there and make it happen, then I know that anyone else could do it. It's really about finding it within you. I think it's very important to find what your dream is and give it life. And you never know where it's going to take you.